guys, Howard here with Something by George Harrison from his Live in Japan album with the Eric Clapton Band, actually. And this came across my radar as a special request from Dennis. Hey Dennis, how you doing? And I pulled it up and gave it a listen and just went, right, this is just classic George Harrison. It's incredibly tasty playing. It has a lot of dynamics and great phrasing. There's a little bit more to it than it sounds like with the naked ear, so to speak. So you just heard it, and I'm going to walk you through it bit by bit. So a couple of notes here of special note, he's really chord chasing here, if you know what I mean. George has tied himself to the chords in a beautiful sort of way. So he's got those opening chords, which is C major, then it moves to C major 7, and then it moves to C dominant 7. So he's got this chromatic movement to the major 7th and then to the dominant 7th. So his opening phrase captures that. He starts with these simple notes. He's got the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th of the C major chord, and then a couple of chromatic notes in between. And you can see he comes right back to that C note. He's got a nice vibrato as well. And then he plays the line again, but just gives it a little bit of a different phrasing. So he's got this sliding that note, and then he drops to the B, the C major 7, octave away, of course. So we have then he gives this a pre-bend, a half step to C, and he moves to the B flat, which is the dominant 7th of the C chord. So now we have very nice indeed. And then that's followed with this. Very nice indeed. So what happens in the chord progression is he's moving to an F now. He's moving from C, C major 7, C dominant 7th to F. So over the F chord he plays right here. That's an F major triad, an octave away from the chord. And then we hear this little, and he is playing this with so many dynamics. I hope you're catching the phrasing on this stuff because it's really cool. So he's still on the F chord for this, but again, his sense of dynamics is just really exceptional. He kind of plays it really light and then kind of builds it up a little bit. And that leads him into a D7 chord. So it travels from F to D7, and that's a D note, of course. And then he starts getting a little bluesy, and actually very bluesy as he progresses through. So again, from the so that's just classic blues playing. So let me play that real slow for you. I'm sure you can see it on the tab, but so that lick, 13th fret on the B string, 15th fret on the B string. Bend it, release it, and pull off back to the 13th fret. Finally coming back to 15. One more time, real slow. And then we have, so 13 again, full bend on 15. And then with your pinky, catch the 15th fret on the 1st E string. And then we have this. Now you can see that on the tab, but I'll play it nice and slow for you. And that bend is just really laid back, really sweet. And then we are purely blues. But this is worth a mention as well. This is sort of just Chuck Berry stuff, right? But he plays. So the chord progression is. And again, he's chord chasing. You can see him bring in that part of the chord progression. And that's just classic blues, right? So let me play that one nice and slow for you. Once again, real slow. And you can see he stops that bend very staccato. So those two licks together sound like this. And then the signature phrase, opening melody of the song. And you're into the verse. Now you notice he doesn't play this like the studio version. The phrasing is a little bit different and he has that pull-off in there. The original sounds like this. But he's got that nice little pull-off. And then he pushes this note a little bit. Very nice solo indeed. So there you go with Something live in Japan, George Harrison, a great intro solo, just a really, really nice, tasty solo. All the best to everyone. See you soon.